Hey everybody. All right, so I'm going to discuss something that I just watched. That's less than a minute ago, and I'm also going to cover. Uh, I'm also going to cover uh, on a subject topic that I've talked about before, and that is proactive, collective uh, actions to solve problems and issues we see, and how money is not the driver. It is the sharing of the skills, the knowledge, and the collective labor and efforts that can accomplish uh, things. Without money, without looking to uh, gather, uh, jeez, um, get together resources that are that you have to pay for. How you can do it without having to pay for it, and that is by using your skills, your trades, your knowledge, your efforts, and to bring the collective community to bring it to fruition. So, and this can lead to an alternative power center that is collectivism from the ground up. This is a way to take away the power that money and finance and banking and those who hold the means of production and basically hold you hostage to you to your you know how you cover your basic needs, and those are through jobs and these jobs and sort of work that is owned by a small cabal, and they use money, and money is a weapon. That's basically what I've come to realize, and I think some others are starting to get to there. Money is not money is the root of evil because it is a weapon. It is an extortion scam because if you don't have it in this society, then the ones who control the money, ones who control the means of production and the lands, they're the ones who hold all the cards. It'd be like a poker game where all the rules in the poker game uh, mean absolutely nothing, and you're doing it in a house. That's why these gambling places like Las Vegas and all these other places. It's an extortion scam. It's a the the term "the house always wins" is absolutely correct. Why? Because the house makes the rules, and the rule makers are the ones who dictate it. So you are always in a disadvantage, always. So that's basically what capitalism is. It's a system where the house makes the rules, and they can change the rules at any time for any reason, and so therefore, what you are is you're held hostage. You know, China has a saying. Houses are for living, not for making profit. You know, food should be for living, not for making profit or creating scarcity to drive up profit. Uh, Water is for life, not to make profit. You know, Education, same thing. Uh, Energy, the same thing. You know, all of it should collectively allow us to rise up in the large boat that is the community, the collective. And so that's what capitalism is. And all objective, all objective facts, all objective facts is the reality. And the reason why we have come to the point where we put more value in something as ephemeral and illusionary as money is because we've been indoctrinated and conditioned to believe so when there is absolutely no truth. So I'll give you a prime example of what I mean. There's a channel I found. It's called Hot Topics Time. Hot Topics Time. And they just did a video about the title is How Can a Small County work become a world wonder? And so watch the video. Basically, the video describes exactly what I've discussed previously about how if we come together collectively and if we see a common problem and we put our efforts, our collective efforts, our collective will, our labor, and everything else to solve the problem, that even if you don't have the money or you don't have large-scale skills and trades, but trades and knowledge, then coming together collectively and having those ones that have the trade, the skill, or knowledge, and sharing it with the collective can achieve the solution without the need for money. And that is what that video talks about. So I want you to check it out. Again, the name of the channel is Hot Topics Time, and the video is How Can a Small County work to build a world wonder? And that's basically, if you watch it, so understand that that the title is something like that. But just go to Hot Topics Time and look for that. It just, as I said, I just watched it a minute ago. I think when I first saw it, it said it had just been posted 3 hours ago. So, anyways, check that video out because that explains exactly what I was talking about in the other previous videos where I talk about that. I've said it over and over that it's you can put legs and arms on a dollar bill and tell it to think up something or to create something or to build something, and it's not gonna. It's just a thing, and it's an inanimate object. It can't do anything. It's the people, it's people that built the Seven Wonders. They may have done so on the orders, but you can put out an order if there's no people, or you can't force people to make it. It's not going to be done. Of course, I'm not trying to obfuscate the the forceful coercion um, to build the wall of China, Great Wall of China, or the pyramids, you know. But you know, this Hot Topics Times story, it perfectly illustrates the point I was trying to make. There is nothing we cannot accomplish if we come together and set what we want to accomplish, and we do it. And we don't need money. We don't need money to do it. And this video points out exactly that. I mean, these people didn't have the money, and they, and there was some small number of people that had the skills, the knowledge, and and uh, and they shared it, to accomplish a common goal. And if we want to achieve something as building up an alternative uh, center of power, this is the way to go. Of course, the established centers of power aren't gonna make it easy. They're going to use force, so you're gonna have to be ready to use force back. But by doing it this way, you bring in, because you're doing something to collectively make all better, and that if that when it gets around, because it will get around, you will bring others in. There will be something tangible that you create, that you do, that will bring others in. So, anyways, so basically that's the gist of it. We need to create other an alternative centers of power that is collectivism, and we need to defund and force out these parasites, these vermin who create the house of cards, and they create and dictate the rules. And an economy is more than just money or banking or financing. Economy is about what we collectively produce, or what we collectively bring up in resource material and everything else, and we can trade those for different things. Money doesn't have to play into it. We don't need to make unfair, unequal exchange. We can make it so, hey, we lack let's say certain food stock, right? And say another community lacks metals, right? So you can exchange food for those metals, right? That's a true great economy, and you base it on mathematical and scientific exchange. We need this much metals, and they need this much food, and so on and so forth. So you exchange an equal amount, and you set, and if you want a forward thinking, you set the amounts, right? And if the other community says, "Oh, we need more now, we need more of this. Can you include this?" And you can cut back on this because we don't need as much of this. And then you can turn around and say, "Oh, well, we do need this because we're now using we're applying more industrial ceramics, and uh, you have more of the materials that we could use for these industrial ceramics. So you can cut back on the metals and so on and so forth. Because we know we need less of it because we see that's the sort of economy that we should be building up. It's mutual. It's a mutual exchange. And it doesn't just need to be we make you make a finished product, right? That has some value, and the other community doesn't have it. Well, you can have you can have these things that your community needs, right? So you can make lists of stuff you need, right? And say that community has some of it, and another community you do. It doesn't matter. You make the exchanges. So so the surplus that you have, rather than getting wasted, can be sent and used for exchange, not trade. Exchange. Exchange is collectivism. Trade is not collectivism. It's private. It's privatizing. You know, trade doesn't go. Can be warped to create. We have. We need this, but we want more of it. Than is necessary. So we build up a surplus, and maybe we can use that. And see that's what we need is exchange. That helps the greater community float up in that one large boat with the rise of the waters. So again, check out Hot Topics Time and watch that video because it explains what I try to articulate. All right, thanks for your time.